How's it going today, folks? Just out cutting a bit of grass for the sheep here. You can see fall's well on its way. The ash are going golden and losing the leaves and getting into winter mode already, but still lots of green grass down here, at least in a few areas, so just trying to cut some of that to give to the sheep to extend the hay out a bit. It's been a dry year, so of course hay's in short supply, so trying to use what we have here to extend what we bought. I should have enough to last, but all depends on when spring comes and when there's green grass again. So anyway, just a quick look at how we cut it here. So I don't have proper hay cutting tools or grass cutting tools for areas like this. All I have is weed whacker and a little bit of muscle power. So that's kind of what I've been doing, just using the weed whacker. Does an okay job, but in thick green grass like this, it tends to knock half of it down rather than cut it. So give this a few days to bounce back here, and all the stuff that's been knocked over and trampled by me walking on it to collect the grass will stand back up, and could probably cut it again and get another load out of it. But this small little area here gave me a full wagon of grass here, so that'll last the sheep probably a day and a half. So yeah, it works pretty good. As you can see, I have a bit of a leak in the irrigation there, so that's why the grass is so green here. But that's a good thing for me, because of course it means this is some good grass here. But even though that said, the rest of this grass here hasn't been watered or anything at all this year, and it's still doing pretty good. It's still pretty green, so decent amount of feed out here for the sheep if I can get it cut in time and collected. Only having a weed whacker and wagon there doesn't make it very quick. I do have a lawnmower I could use, but this area is so full of trees and stumps and holes that we'd probably damage the lawnmower doing it with that, so I think we'll avoid that. But yeah, so weed whacker is not the best thing in the world to use, but it works. Allows me to extend my hay out. That's the main thing. I'm sure some people will laugh at me for doing it this way, but there's not quite enough hay to go around this year, I imagine. Price is going to be spiking here pretty soon, so just do what I can to extend what I have, and if I wind up with a little extra hay, then that's not a bad thing. The risk is, of course, I wind up with not enough. And if there's not enough, then I have a choice of either trying to buy some more hay at huge prices, or sending a couple of sheep in for meat. And neither of those is a great option, so just trying to do what I can here to extend what I have. Over the other side here, you can see there's some green grass, but you can tell it's pretty stressed. Lots of yellowing tips, and it's not very thick at all this year. Yeah, so tough year, but just grateful, I guess, we do have some green grass. Should have done probably a bit better job keeping it trimmed, but a bit taller for winter doesn't hurt either. Means it'll capture a bit more snow, and add a bit of organic matter back to the soil, which certainly is in short supply around here. So yeah, anyway, just cutting hay for the sheep, and grass, I guess, in this case. And yeah, I have to think what to do with my birch here. They're in rough shape, as you can see. Not very many of them have leaves left on the tips. They've all died back just from the drought I've had the last few years here. But yeah, another job for another day, I guess. So till next time, have a good one.